In this example, we will again find surface area by rotating the curve around the x-axis, and then we'll integrate from -1 to 1. Recall, to use the formula, it's helpful to first find y prime. We get e to the negative x squared times negative 2x. And then slowly building the formula, 1 plus negative 2x e to the negative x squared squared, we get 1 plus 4x squared e raised to the negative 2x squared. Now s is the integral from -1 to 1 of 2 pi y square root of the value we just found. 1 plus 4 x squared e to the negative 2x squared dx. We can then rewrite y. Y, we are told in the initial problem, is e to the negative x squared. Then we'll just copy the rest. And in this case, we cannot easily evaluate this, so we'll use a graphing calculator. To do this, we go to Math and scroll until we get to fn int. We want to integrate the function. Lower bound is -1. Upper bound is 1. Then we'll type in the function, 2 pi e to the negative x squared square root 1 plus 4 x squared e to the negative 2 x squared, and then we need to put in the x, and we get that the surface area is roughly 11.0753 if we're rounding to 4 decimals. In this example, we're rotating the curve around the y-axis. Again, using the formula, it's helpful to first find the derivative. So let's find the derivative. This time we'll do it with respect to y. We get 1 plus 3y squared. And then we'll use that to slowly build the formula. 1 plus 3y squared will give us 1 plus 6y squared plus 9y to the 4th. And then we'll combine those ones when we write out the area. We have 2 pi integral from 0 to 1 x in the square root of the value we just found. 1 plus 1 gives us the 2, and then we'll copy the rest. And dy. Next, we need to replace the x. X, initially we were told, is y plus y cubed. And we'll copy the rest. And like last time, some functions are challenging to integrate by hand, so we will use the calculator to help us get an approximate answer here. First, integral in the math option, We are integrating from 0 to 1 to pi y plus y cubed. I'm just going to use the variable x for the calculator. Square root of 2 plus 6 x squared plus 9 x to the 4th dx. And I know that those are actually y's. I'm just using x for the calculator. Here we get the area. Surface area is roughly 13.5134.